Okay, Detox Ninja coming at you today with this video will be about, hey, for the people out there, hey, I don't know where to start detoxing. I want to do it. I know I'm exposed to this stuff every day. Where do I begin? What do I take? So I'm going to put everything into three different tiers, and then definitely whatever one of those tiers that you fit in, just follow the protocol. But this is going to be just a pretty basic video. So for tier 3, this is for people who are about 60% functioning, right? They can't work very well, 60 or sub 60% of function. They have to sleep a lot of the day. They're exhausted all the time. Their mitochondria are just so worked that they're kind of stuck. And it does, you need a more comprehensive, complete, expensive protocol at this stage when you're here, because the body's just never going to heal unless you get all of this junk out. So for sure, drainage openers, glutathione, chelation off and on, and also helping the body redox. You can use things like and supporting the mitochondria. Rebuilding the mitochondria as you're getting these things out of the body is definitely key, so that the healing process with food also just doesn't take so long. But first, just to get all this stuff out of the body, it takes drainage openers, chelation, glutathione, and pull it out of the bloodstream into the gut and binders, so that when it's in the gut, sometimes you can feel it a little bit in your throat. You're like, oh, what is that? I feel kind of like there's something sick. Those are toxins leaving your bloodstream into your gut. You can't always feel it, but depending on how bad the toxin is, you can at times. And you want to bind those, and then you excrete those out through your stool. And then after doing that for several months, you want to be simultaneously rebuilding with minerals, but at some point you want to really focus on enhancing redox potential and rebuilding the cells with recoating the cell with a phospholipid bilayer product, and then, like I said, using urolithin A and things to rebuild the mitochondria, and then take a season of detox, rebuilding, detox, rebuilding. There's no one exact way to do this, but that's a for sure. I mean, you can do it all in the same time, but once you understand that the cell is just you're not going to heal on a cellular level till you get the junk out, then as you're going, you can also be intuitively, like, I've detoxed, I've gotten a lot out, I don't feel like there's so many toxins in me, I think I just need to rebuild and heal. So that's going to be tier 3. Those are the people who are, sick, they got problems. And then tier 2, this is for people who are like 80%, they are gaining weight, they feel sluggish, brain fog, those things. And I would definitely recommend for a lot of people no matter what tier you're in, some of these are pathogens, but usually, I'm going to keep this more about detox, but also the pathogens hold toxins, so it all kind of does work together. But for these people, I would just recommend more like drainage openers. You can use some binders, but you don't necessarily need to. Also, to keep it more affordable, you can just have a high fiber diet. So drainage openers, water. You can take some glutathione. You can take some chelation, but just pulling this stuff out of your body with water even works well. But sometimes you can tell, like, hey, I'm drinking water, it's kind of sludgy, that the stuff is not coming out of me, in which case chelation works great. And there's also homeopathic supplements that will go in there and just break down the toxins so that it goes out of the bloodstream easier. And then for the first tier, you have the people who are just like, hey, I'm doing good, I'm getting exposed to toxins every day, I just want to remain healthy. And honestly, just doing stuff like castor oil packs over the liver, which is applying castor oil to a flannel cotton sheet, applying it directly over the liver or the kidneys even, to help detox the detox pathways on a more gentle level. Taking a liposomal Quicksilver Scientific makes a really good liposomal glutathione that you can just take under the tongue. I really like their stuff. And then you can always take a mitochondrial supplement, but those people need it less. It's more about just keeping the toxic burden low and just staying ahead of everything. So those are the three types of levels to all this. And for sure, throw in sauna on each one of these. Top tier glutathione, castor oil packs, sauna, and you should be pretty good. But sauna is an important thing, but it only really gets rid of what's in the bloodstream, and on a smaller level, it doesn't really detox you on a deep cellular level, just because it can't. But if you guys want to learn any more about any of this, I've mastered this process pretty darn well. So just throw something in the comment section, and I will make a video about it.